I want to tell you this, for the past 29 years in Zimbabwe, parole was provided in terms of the Youth Prison Act of 1996, Section 113. This provision was very discriminatory in nature. It only allowed inmates who had been convicted and sentenced to what we call an extended term of imprisonment. It excluded the rest of the convicted persons. And in 29 years, you can also imagine that only 30 inmates benefited from that parole. That is the statistics I got from our research desk, which means that the parole system was totally ineffective. So this is the mischief we want to address today. The regulations and the Prison Act provisions in terms of parole is addressing that malfunction of that abrogated law which was ineffective. It was very narrow and limited, and was only available to inmates serving extended sentences, which is discriminatory. I'm sure I can emphasize on this one. The New Prison Correctional Service Act, Chapter 7, 23, Section 137 provides for a modern, inclusive, and non-discriminatory parole system, aligned with the Zimbabwe Constitution and international best standards and best practices. I'm sure all the countries here have shown us their best practices, which we are going to tap into, and also not forgetting the international soft law, where we also follow the principles and develop to become domesticated laws of our country. So in this regard, we will take a niche from all what we have presented as we move forward. As we go by the journey of drafting the parole regulations, we won't forget that there are some international standards where all countries abide to. And while we domesticate the international standard, this is the process. In Zimbabwe, we domesticate international standards for it to become effective laws. So in the process of doing that, we are also looking into the listed international standards for soft law, which all guides us. Now, I don't want to regurgitate the provisions. The Zimbabwe Parole Legal Framework will start off from the Constitution of Zimbabwe. Section 227 establishes the ZPCS, which is mandated to provide the protection of society, incarceration of offenders, rehabilitation, and my emphasis is on reintegration, as been highlighted. Yes, in the past years, we have been rehabilitating inmates within our prison system, but this is a step forward. This is an extension of rehabilitation, where the communities where the inmates come from now has a hand, now has some input, now has some contribution to the rehabilitation of inmates. Because it was not just enough for us to let an inmate embark on various rehabilitation programs without making sure that when he enters or re-enters or reintegrates into society, he becomes